His will shall be our guiding star. Even in death we still serve. With iron resolve through night and day, we'll march for him, come what may. Through realms unknown and battles fierce, his watchful eye seeks death for glory in his name. We children of Ra, the warrior path we claim. The God King's words are divine law. Our voices meld in the pitch of battle. We'll defend his throne till the end. Even Suna becomes our friend. From mountain tops to valleys deep, his legacy will ever keep. No force on Celeria can break our ranks in his name. We sunder, spear, and shatter, bow unyielding. Our will never breaks. For the God King we serve, we are wrath of Ra. By his side we remain. The God King's words are divine law. Our voices meld in the pitch of battle. We'll defend his throne till the end. Even Suna becomes our friend. Through enemies we march, as bullet and sword strike true. We sing the God King's hymns in every heartbeat of the warrior. Death or glory, death or glory.
It is.
Hi. Sorry it took so long. Apparently I am no longer the weaver of stories. I am now Snack Pack.
Alright, Snack Pack.
So this Snack Pack.
You're not Crunch Daddy?
I am not Crunch Daddy no longer.
Snack Pack, Crunch Daddy.
Dealing with Thylicious and the Petty Betties.
Crunch Daddy, I forgot about that. That is your brand name.
We're gonna
Get to shuffle.
Snack Pack style.
we're gonna make
I'm sorry,
energy
I
bars,
forgot
and we're
the
gonna
name of Captain Crunch.
and we're gonna call them Crunch Daddies.
Should you say Thylicious and the
This is gonna be
Crunch
our new-
Daddies?
Our new OnlyFans. Crunch Daddies.
Crunch Daddies. just
But
just
I'm
don't
not a
fat men doing
daddy.
crunchies.
You're the
Being to the right audience.
He probably.
Crunch Daddies and Chazzies. Boom.
All right. Where we last left off, you guys were getting ready to head catch
Go ahead.
catch a helicopter at 9 in the morning. Had to be there at like 6
Yep.
to head back towards the Temple of Barnabas in hopes of finding the Amulet of Souls and maybe, possibly, the what do we call it? Talisman, Holocrox, what are they called for liches?
Phylactery?
Phylactery of Barnabas, the Soul Taker. To make matters worse, there's now been media reports and video of villages and adventurers and people who go out hunting east of Barnabas's temple being kidnapped and seized by those fun guys, which you found out were called J-Bones.
Crunchy J
A really far out of the way place to go hunting or fishing.
Depends on what you're hunting.
A lot.
You just got a deer hunt like it's 1950s Germany, and that's with a 50 cal machine gun on the back of a Jeep while the officers are away.
I feel like I need to go hog hunting out of a helicopter in Texas.
Yeah. There's no
That's
tax here,
real.
so you can just go down to southeast of the state and just bag as many as you want.
Guys, we might be able to Vietnam this. We might be able to pose machine gun fire into the LZ before we land.
I think we need to throw some Molotovs down there before we land. They spawned out of the dirt before.
All right. Was there anything else you guys were doing before you guys got on the helicopters?
We were gonna go shopping for armor. I still gotta pick up my armor.
All right.
Oh shit, what is my armor at? Yes, I need to buy new armor too. Shit.
Yeah.
I think
Everyone
Thank you, Dad.
To do that during the week-long rest we had.
Yeah, you could have.
I never got mentioned, so if it doesn't get mentioned, it doesn't happen.
Yep.
Right, we have to mention it.
Yep. Where is
So I was under the impression we were still shopping before we left, but I'm assuming, stop, that we're shopping right now.
All right. Ship shop.
Oh, yeah,
Shop.
and we
Shop.
gotta
Shop.
go get shopping for all the merc stuff.
That's right.
Oh yeah, we never
So
did
we-
that.
Right,
I
So
so
we're
we
not
need to
quite
go.
at the time of
Yeah.
the helicopter.
Oh,
We just
dang it.
left after picking up the list. I'm assuming that's where we're at,
Yes, that is where you're at.
timeline-wise. Okay.
Okay, where is the armor?
Armor is page
There it is.
146 or 147.
So, scout armor. Absolutely going for layered polymer. Plus trauma padding. Where's trauma padding? Plus 25E.
And then I took
No.
off my earphone and couldn't hear anything, so I asked you, and then she answered for you.
That's right, Harry. You tell him.
Anyways, where's my money? There it is.
How long would it take for us to, or how long would it take for me to repair everyone's armor? Is the real question.
It's roughly 15 minutes per point of armor. Let's say I have like specialty armor.
Everyone's got specialty armor.
There's nothing wrong with specialty armor.
No,
Just
no.
takes a little longer. Yeah, I just bought new armor, and depending on the armor you have, it's pretty cheap. I think I bought mine and it came out to like, oh, I don't want to lie here. It wasn't that expensive though. I remember that.
It was enough to break the bank, but it wasn't low enough to kill us.
I think last time I got the stamp scale made, I might get that one again.
I have just purchased some. I guess I'll put it in the chat.
40 plus 20.
$50.
Wow, I can't spell.
If you guys want, I'll post my armor because it's pretty decent armor. I have. Where's my character sheet?
Ballistic, hardened, melee,
I have-
trauma.
I have an armor rating of 20 for 0 agility. Well, I also have
Absolutely. And electronium to make
You
them
have
hardened.
0
Yeah.
agility.
no 0 agility. Fucking reduction.
Oh. I'll say bro.
But all I had to do was pick up trained in the 1 armor mastery for
Okay.
scout.
I was like, is this how we're gonna do things? We're just not gonna walk around ever again?
Honestly, the machine gunner doesn't really have to. I pick a spot and I sit.
Yeah, that's
No.
kind of how I sit. I find a nice, really comfy position on top of the truck and call it a day.
All right, I now have hardened layered polymer with trauma padding.
Pick up hardened, ballistic, and melee. And trauma padding.
You do get in some close combat. Melee would not hurt to have.
1/2 effect from crush damage.
Catch that
How
blade.
much does that cost? 10 electronium. Okay, I'm spending another 10 electronium.
That's what I'm saying. All the extras are not expensive, and they are really nice to have. Where's my calculator?
Are you saying for 2nd edition I should up the price on all of those?
They probably should go up a little bit, but not by much.
Well, I mean, your armor still gets damaged and torn apart, so it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have to. This is like the 3rd time I bought new armor in a while.
So fine.
I guess since I rejoined at the beginning of this year. Not this year.
Last year.
At the end of my last rotation. Yeah. Whatever that was. And that's,
All right.
you know, I'm
So-
just buying light armor, so.
How much money total for all the gear, Odin? For the stuff we're buying for the mercs?
For the mercs, it's 1,371. For the mercs, it's
Okay.
1,371.
That would completely drain the joint account and go over. Do you guys want to instead split it evenly between all of us?
I think split it evenly between all of us and the joint.
Yes, that's what I meant. I'm counting the joint as one of us.
One of us. One of us. Oh.
Sorry, Odin. What was that number again? I didn't type it into my calculator.
1,371. It is in the TET chat.
And then there's how many of us? 1, 2, 3, 4. So divided by 5. Everyone pays 200, and I'll put it in the chat, in the Secret to Code chat. Everyone needs to pay 274.2, including joint account, to meet merc cost. Merc cost. And I'll do the joint account in a second.
Alright, I'll deduct that from my account.
Okay, so clear. 114.7.5 minus 274.2. Oh god, I've become my mother. I have a little desk calculator and I'm doing the family's accounts.
Yes.
deducted from mine.
God, we're burning that joint account up.
Well,
Well, hopefully we'll
expected,
recover a
yeah.
lot of it right now.
Well, that's why we made it, because can you imagine we'd have to pull this out of everybody's account if we didn't?
All right.
Where did I put that?
Oh, right, it's behind it.
That's it. Okay.
We're losing so much money right now.
It's okay. I have plastic surgery been done to me.
Oh my god, I
Oh,
forgot.
that's right. You're still healing. You're showing up bandaged up.
That'll be best. That's the best part, though. Is like I show up bandaged up. Like, what happened to him? He's the medic. No one helped him.
You decide not to help the medic. It's fine. Nothing bad can come of it.
It was like the medic couldn't really get help until we got back.
Oh, well, that's tough. Uh-oh.
But the best part is like we don't know how this is going to turn out on my face until we uncover it.
Bro, I'm
In,
telling
what,
you,
6 weeks?
you're trying to look like Brad Pitt and ends up looking like Michael Jackson.
Dun, 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 dun.
And that's the best part is like I pulled Onyx. I believe that dude was the best guy ever.
Oh my god.
Exactly. I found you the best guy ever. I love how we both pulled Onyxes.
That was like a fuck me moment. Like this should be fine. This should be real easy to see if like this guy's legit. No idea.
Hey, at least he washed his hands for the surgery.
And changed clothes. He got all spiffied up and cleaned up. So technically, we could have found the best guy ever.
Yeah.
I picked up disguise. That's what I ended up doing because I could not trust the process of him breaking your nose and sawing your face down.
I look like Michael Jackson after this. I've won.
You said you've won? Oh my god, you're ridiculous. And I also picked up
Alright.
paper.
Odin, you're handling the item list for all the shit, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
on
in the
a
truck? Awesome.
spreadsheet and on the truck if we were able to buy it all.
Oh yeah, we easily afforded it all.
Well, I just meant they never said that we actually were able to pay for everything.
Is there anything we're not able to buy, Keith?
No, you're in a big city. If you want it, you can find it. There's.
Okay.
But can we buy it from a one-armed man who chain smokes?
I mean, if you
We
really
could
want to
make a
look, you
one-armed
can.
man that can chain smoke. All I gotta do is find a chain smoker and take his arm.
We got a one-legged
escalated
man
quickly.
already, I'm just saying.
The one-legged man.
We're there. We're already there.
See, that's what we gotta do, is start up a storefront where we sell trinkets that we find in the wilderness. Nintendo is the shopkeep.
There you
The
go.
incredibly drunk shopkeep.
Alright. We're putting in my armor. I'm buying. I should be around 105. There's no issues.
All right. Yeah. Oh, Europe. I mean, at this point, you pretty much can just like get on their version of Thought Mosan, you know.
Stop.
Order the items and have them for pickup in a couple of hours.
Best part is my other armor is only -3, so I could just be like, yeah, that's my backup armor. That's what happens when you fuck around and find out.
Who was it who used to just like keep 3 or 4 like different stacks of armor and would just replace them as they went? Was that Ross?
Yeah.
I think it was Ross.
It's like, oh, my armor keeps
Because
getting
Ross
chewed
was
up.
like
I'll
an
just buy
all for
more
nothing
armor.
character. He went for it, so if he lost his stuff, he was just like, it's okay, I can replace it. But he was constantly broke because he did that.
That's been updated again.
Oh, here it is. I found it. 10, 20. Okay.
I don't think I need any ammo. Nope. Okay,
Ah.
that's good. I think we're good because we still have enough food and water for the. I don't want to say the wrong number. 3, 4 of us. 4 of us.
Should.
Yeah, the 4 of us that are in the truck now.
Yes, there are 4 of us.
Well, we didn't have enough if there was still 6 of us, but with 2 less mouths, I have plenty of food for 5 days.
Okay.
How do you guys feel about radios?
I can't use
Sari
them.
can't use them.
Yeah,
Egypt
but
can't
I'm
use
assuming
them.
that you're always going to be next to somebody that will have one.
Also,
if we
if I
all
get
have
out my,
radios.
if I get out my scroll, I can just talk into your brain.
Yeah, I was saying, I
Yeah,
have a
that's
cell
fine.
phone. Do I even need a radio?
Well, I'm
Text
saying
me,
for
bro.
stuff like, last time we split up when we were going into Barney's business place, and obviously that wasn't a great idea, but I feel like a lot of that could have been mitigated with the radios.
I
Could have
think
talked
if-
to each other
as
easily.
as long as we should get radios so we can talk to the surface guys. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, okay, actually, let me ask that. Ball,
Yeah.
I understand how radios work. Right? I understand that they're line of sight. I'm not asking this for my character. I'm asking this for me. If I send a radio signal from where we were at Barnabas's, can it be received on the surface through that water?
No.
Because I know radio waves can go through water.
I
Just
think
not.
it's the simple that will fuck it up inside.
The ones
Yeah.
that the ones they use to talk to submarines while they're still underwater are super high frequency. Like those are massive antennas.
Yeah.
I'm not talking
That,
about submarines. I'm talking about like we're under 20 feet of water that you can receive a radio signal. It
no.
might be a little staticky.
I went and looked it up. No. Pretty much
No?
radio waves are like shooting a 50 cal round into water. They just stop.
No.
It
Never
is
mind.
nearly impossible to use traditional radio communications in water.
So what you're saying is we need to bring a phone line to bring
A good old
down-
fashioned fucking.
A ring box.
I wonder what I'm thinking of then. I'm not used to being wrong like that, just straight up. But I'm
I-
thinking of something.
I know
When you remember it, we should try to buy it.
most subs when they get to a certain depth they can communicate as far as I understand. But like Ijo was saying, it's
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of like scuba divers. There's something that scuba divers use. Not all of them, but I don't know. There's some kind of underwater comm setup that you can get.
there is,
I've
yes.
only heard of them using hand signals. Let me see. Underwater communication.
Not like. I'm pulling us off track. I'm sorry.
Well, you're trying to see if you can get radios to communicate through. It's all well within scope. Okay, so I would say if you want a radio to work, you're going to have to run a line through the pool, or you're going to have to go get a custom-made radio that's designed to move through the water.
Oh, that is really cool. Okay, so I was wrong. It's not radios. It's an acoustic device that they use, and it's kind of encrypted, but they send it like you would send sonar.
Huh.
That's cool. I found
Yeah.
something called Buddy Line.
I wonder if
Yeah,
that,
that's what I'm looking at.
Neat.
I think. No, Buddy Phone is what mine is called, but I imagine it's the same exact thing.
Ring, buddy phone. Ding. Okay.
All right, yeah, I'm not paying for that. That looks expensive even here.
You know what they say, if you can afford it.
I think we'll be fine. Because as long as we stick as a team together underground, I can use my scroll to talk to the guys
Yeah.
on the surface.
As long as they're briefed for that.
Yeah.
Don't want them fucking freaking out.
They don't normally freak out.
They normally just resent it.
Right. But normal and taking something for granted are two very different things. Let's not just assume that they'll be okay with it.
Well, we can always ask them, hey, raise your hand if you're okay with a magi talking in your head. We'll
We
give
don't
you
have to
half.
ask them if they're okay with it. We're just
Don't
going to tell them,
even
hey, this
ask
is
it.
what's going
Just
to
be
happen.
like, yeah, I was gonna say, then make it a requirement.
There we go. Well, we can always say, hey, we'll pay you 0.5% more if you're the specific one. Only one of you.
No, I
No,
don't think
hell
we
no.
should do a payment because we're already running low on group funds.
We just let them know, hey, when we're underneath the surface, this is our method of communication.
I vote we
Like,
don't
they-
tell them until we shouldn't tell them till we're out there, because otherwise they might whine on the whole helicopter ride over.
You can't
I
hear
mean,
anything on
they-
a helicopter. Who cares if they're whining?
I mean, they know what it is. They're about to join a battlefield. Sometimes you might need a whisper in your head. Gets them through the day.
Man, you guys are just winning the tolerance awards for Magi over here.
Yeah, man.
You make me feel so loved.
And to pick such a hated race.
It's not a race. Not
Cast.
No. I'm either going to be a magi next time, or I'm going to be a guy that absolutely despises magi.
You're running around. The only good magi is a dead magi.
Are you talking about Bud? Maybe a
that'll be
tech bed.
funny if I play a Magi again. It's like the only good Magi is a dead Magi. What about the one you work with? That one I tolerate.
That's going to be like that one I just barely stand.
It's funny if I play a happy one just waving hi.
Hit him with the line. It's one of the good ones.
You see that face? I want to fucking punch it.
So angry. So much hate and malice. Oh.
Acceleration 2 miles per hour. Seats 20.
What are you
A
looking
body
at?
of 700. I'm looking at the Trailblazer 9000. It doesn't have a price on it. Oh no, that's because they're off the bottom.
Oh, we had one of those ones. We called it the hedge trimmer. It was great. We turned it into a rolling nightclub.
That was complete with stripper poles, right?
Yep, we had Phoenix Fire and catnip rum on tap, and a new brew.
What happened to that party? Did you guys die?
Yeah, we died horribly in an underground temple that got nuked because a god was being born.
Ah, that's right.
Isn't that the one where Spook, instead of fighting, tried to seduce it and then
Yes.
Ijo killed us with
Yeah.
the
I didn't kill
grenades?
anyone with the
You
grenade.
killed us.
I
And
got.
I remember sitting there with.
You
Ann-
almost got out.
Drew.
Somebody almost got out. It wasn't me. Somebody almost got out, and then the temple collapsed on them and it got nuked. So hedge trimmer is just out there in the jungle still.
Somewhere.
No, absolutely not. Somebody tried to seduce the god, then they died. Then you threw the bomb, but you like pulled really low. So then you killed the 3 of us, and then Ross's character was
Hey.
slowly turning into a zombie, and then they ate our money. They ate the people we were trying to transport.
I just want to make sure your prices are right here. You have a chariot here that's listed at 160 electronium.
That has to be pulled by an animal.
No, it doesn't read like it does. The DC Camel is a large chariot for city-to-city transportations, armored, sporting 16 wheels and armor. It will make it between cities one way or the other. Carrying capacity 60,000 pounds with a body of 400.
It's probably supposed to be a 0 on there. Let me go look. It doesn't have an ingot attached or anything.
No, it doesn't say anything.
Mm.
It's probably slow. Acceleration 5, speed 60, 16 seats.
Yeah, well, you have your DC Camel, DC Canine, and DC Draft all like extremely cheap.
Wait, is that just a bus?
Or it looks like all the chariots are pretty cheap except for the Trailblazer.
Well, the Trailblazer's just good. Great.
I'm just like the
Actually,
next
it looks like
next thing.
Actually, everything is cheap except for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Costs an ingot, and it's not. It goes
Oh, yeah, the
fucking
chancellor.
250 miles an hour. It's also the only one that doesn't use miles per hour. It just says 250. You are going fast, bro.
The other one, the cheetah's faster.
The cheetah's a bike.
Oh, it's a bike. Never mind. I just
yeah, the
didn't
Trailblazer.
scroll up high enough to see the word bikes.
Nightwing. Kind of expensive.
We should all get motorcycles.
Just
And
I
the
don't
Germans
think
have to take a motorized check to drive. Fantastic.
That's such a terrible fucking plan. The Germans tried that. It didn't work for them.
So, somebody pulls a bad drive check and we don't see them get left behind.
Hey, the Marine Corps did motorcycle scouts.
Also, cut it out because it did not work very well.
how do you
Fuck.
say fail?
I feel like
can't
if all
believe
these
it.
prices are correct, I might just buy us a new vehicle.
That's what I'm thinking. Like,
Quick, buy it before he changes his mind.
It's what's in the book. No, if that's what it is. That's what it is. There's a whole upgrade table too, for modifications.
I know. I'm looking at it.
So are we saying we're just gonna supercharge it, armor it, and get a mounted weapon? Reinforce
Several
it,
mounted
and get
weapons.
smuggling.
We should do that when we get back.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You're all getting distracted by material needs.
There are a bunch of material
I
girls.
absolutely am.
I feel like if you just get like a really, really nice, souped-up vehicle, we could just be a mobile fortress and just have people live in and out of it.
Honestly, depending on how it goes, we could probably just afford this Trailblazer and soup the fuck out of that.
Yeah, put some hired mercs in there as well.
Okay. C of 20. Jesus, carrying capacity of 12. 120,000.
Actually, we could do anything we want with that.
700 body.
I would talk to Vol about mounting fucking turrets on it, like, 120 millimeter type shit. Put some big guns on that bitch.
120 millimeter on there. Every time it
Oh,
fires,
yeah.
its cost is the ammo plus 10 body. Causes structural
Fuck it, it
damage.
has 700 body to go. I'll fix it every time we get back to base.
I'm thinking something more like a battleship, a front and a back, and then we got
Okay.
some maybe 40 millimeters, we got some
We are super
20 millimeters, and then we have as many
That's the
50s as
game.
we can possibly buy.
This is what I'm picturing now.
Do I even want to know?
It's just a regular military vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got junk in the trunk and a turret.
Why?
So we have Zahara.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a rhino.
Are you not getting trauma padding as well?
Oh no, but I forgot to put that on there.
Just you have ballistic, melee, hardened. Actually, no, you have hardened and melee. So you
I
don't
got
have ballistic
hardened.
or trauma.
I did not get.
Fun fact, Ejo, those are both the same vehicle
Yeah,
with a different,
it's
obviously a different webs platform, but they're South African.
yes, the Rattel.
Yeah.
The Rattel, not the Rhino, my bad.
I wasn't gonna get the ballistic because it is. Oh wait, just
Maybe a
kidding.
missile launcher.
Oh, I read the wrong one.
You probably
I was-
read the extra armor, extra plate,
Yep, I read the extra plates.
making you slower than you already are.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I didn't want the extra plates. I thought that was ballistic. I had misread that. So that means I can get ballistic?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna design it like Call of Duty, where you can just like shove 6
Yay.
plates.
So
You
trauma
know.
keeps you from being suppressed for that turn.
Well,
Then I
for
need
one
to
hit
catch
for that
another
turn. So if you
45?
hit a second time in that turn,
25. Yeah, 45 total.
That's why I added 3 times trauma padding.
you just gotta like a 2. What'd that be? That'd be like 3 inches of the trauma padding that you have inside your armor.
Extra
Fucking
3
Michelin
pounds
Man.
on you. Each one of those is a pound.
You know, if it wasn't
Alright,
so
I'm so-
dangerous, I would say
I'm
we get my
stacking
body
for
armor.
45 right now.
We stack 3 deep trauma padding and have someone put a round into my plate and see if I feel it.
I'm thinking like I've got the regular internal, but then I also have like the ERA that they put on Russian tanks in the front.
Oh my god, you're
You got it.
blacklight
Stupid.
retributing it. Hang on.
I feel like you have a pad behind the plate, a pad in front of the plate, and then you got like a gel pad that like goes on the outside.
Trying to find a picture of the right armor. for
Gel pad
blacklight
normally go on the
retribution,
inside?
'cause It's great.
Yeah, they like you have a smaller vest that you put on, and then you have the padding inside your actual plate carrier and you put it on.
Yeah, something like that.
That would probably make the most sense.
And I was also going to.
I feel like that would be extremely dangerous to wear.
Oh, absolutely.
Because like if you,
What?
especially
the ERA they put on tanks? Yeah.
It was a ridiculous video game with a great aesthetic, but then they made it pay to win and it collapsed.
No, you don't say. It's like pay to win doesn't work, and they keep doing it. Oh, hey, the bots are out tonight.
They,
Speaking of, I probably should do that. Bam.
listen,
Like,
chat.
those are open.
If any of you played Blacklight Retribution, you know what I'm talking about. It was great. You could customize everything before anyone else was letting you customize things.
I like your far away camera.
The
Yeah,
fuck?
smuggler, reinforced, supercharged, armor, racer, and mounted weapon. And drift kit. We'll just get them all.
How many
feel like it
spikes
should be like-
come in a pack again?
What's the depletion on there? It should be.
It was like 10, wasn't it?
I feel like it was. It's a spike, right? It's got a.
Yes. It doesn't. Oh, it must be 15 each. That's what my notes say.
We can take some of these modifications more than once. We can just take all these modifications to max times.
Yeah, but if you notice, they do different things to the modifiers, so it's going to be
Yeah, exactly.
really hard to drive.
I feel like
Actually-
he's trying to make it so it's impossible for me to actually drive the vehicle.
It
No,
just
you'll be
looks
fine.
good.
You'll just scale it up to like expert or whatever the next level of driving is, and you'll be all right.
I feel.
Scale it up to master. It's the only way to drive the fucking Trailblazer with all its accessories.
Well, the extra fixing.
It's like the what was it?
Mashed
Charger or
potatoes,
Hellcat or
extra
whatever
gravy.
in the first Fast and Furious.
So you like
They don't
have to
actually
push
do
the
anything. They
cars.
just take away speed.
Yeah, but sometimes we need the speed to get the fuck out.
Yeah. So we add supercharger twice, and then add armor twice, and then it balances out. Except we get
It does.
plus 20 acceleration.
Which, for the Trailblazer, his acceleration is 2. So,
Right. So an acceleration of 22 could go
all
crazy.
the extra fucking acceleration is fantastic.
You replace the engine with like a bored out supercharged dually. It's a Trailblazer, but it goes.
I love it. We should take armor 4 times, supercharger twice. So we're down negative 50 speed, right?
Oh,
Max speed of the Trailblazer is only 60. We'd be able to take off at 20 miles an hour acceleration. But our top speed is 10.
It's like what is it? Or it's what movies? Or it's like let's go. And he like shifts and like hits the button, it all the way down. It's like a bus. It's like boom, moving super slow. That's what it would be.
We'd be so fucking armored and so slow at the same time.
Yeah, armored twice, supercharged twice. We could take racer 4 times. That way it's easier for you to drive.
Mounted. Oh yeah, we can only mount 2 weapons. So anyways,
Well,
it says mounted
That,
twice.
I'm working on a fix for that.
Open the window
So that-
and shut weapons out.
I'm working on something that will let ball. Let me do what I want.
Oh, all right. I need schematics. I need I need what you need the modifiers to do, and then we'll have a conversation. We'll see what you
Like I
get.
said,
I mean,
I'm
I
working
guess
on a way
depends what
to let you work within the rules.
depends what you call a weapon mount, or the little, gun ports on the back of the old Bradleys.
No,
Weapon mounts.
that's just a place you could put a weapon in.
Right, but they had specially issued weapons that would screw into them for the first model.
Oh yeah, the Air Force 249s.
Oh, that's weird. They had butterflies on them.
Yeah, with
So they had big
the
screw threads on the front.
but the gun had the pistol grip instead of
Yeah,
the
hang on.
yeah. Have you not seen one of those? They have them. You probably got a couple in your armory.
I don't
Honestly,
think I've seen it. No, we have the butterfly grips on our 240s.
there's a model where it has like a pistol grip with a trigger. I
That
don't know.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Kind of like the old fucking what is it? The 1919.
Yeah. Or
There's
there's
the Browning. Yeah.
yeah, there's some pigs.
We
There's a
acquire
model of
everything
pigs
we
that have
need
it too.
to Leave.
Dad, did you cry or everything you need to leave?
I picked
I'm
up
asking you this, man.
I picked up some more spikes.
You did buy
And
the supplies, right?
Yeah, we acquired the supplies for them so that they can be happy.
You guys have replaced armor. Have you picked up any ammunition your character may need?
I'm still over ammunition for some reason.
I have a beautiful build for ammunition if you don't mind buying it at 105 electronium per.
That comes out
I
of your
have
own.
a pretty large clip and I can't go full auto, so I would probably last a minute with 105 rounds.
No, it's 105 electronium.
Per
Yeah,
per
for
reload.
105, mine would last a while. I get 50 rounds in my weapon, and the max
we still
I think
have
it was 3.
we still have rope and everything like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
That's
also have
all in
rope.
the truck. That's in the truck,
Yeah,
right?
so like the rope that's in the water, I've already subtracted that from the rope we had. So if it's
Okay,
gone,
cool.
it's gone. But
We have
Um,
we still have 2 more ropes in the truck.
Okay, I
and
picked
I
up
also have some ropes.
spikes, and I got my armor. I have a mace.
That is not
I feel like I should get a riding pig.
A riding pig.
I'm
we
short.
are limited on weight.
Oh, okay, never mind. I guess I'm not getting the riding pig. I will keep
We
that
will-
in mind for next time.
Get a riding
You
bull.
get the pig next time, but right now limited on weight.
Okay.
A Minko
I'm
riding
just so
onto battle
We
on a
need to
700-pound
oversee.
Razorback. That's like
I'm
Here.
so short. I'm trying to figure out how to keep up with everybody. So I thought about a riding pig, but if the weight's too much, I completely understand. I can wait.
No. You're that's not a riding pig for you. It's a bighorn sheep. There
Yeah.
you go.
Isn't that like owning my species? That's like no.
it's like a chimp.
You're a goat.
Pack animals of the Minka.
Yeah, it's like a chimp riding a gorilla into battle. I'm not seeing a problem here.
Yeah. It's beasts of burdens and mounts by the Minka people. So this is literally your mount.
Nobody. I put in the fancy ammunition in the Secrets of Code chat. It's 105.
Yes.
4 AP
Nice-
brain,
nice
9
barrier.
Oh, holy fuck. Does that go with what my weapon already does?
Yes.
No, that's
Oh no, that's the new.
That's what. Oh,
So that just replaces what.
So
no, actually,
depending.
that's what mine does.
Yeah, depending on the weapon, it'll do different things. So your AP gets converted to burn, and then your damage
Okay.
gets completely converted to pierce.
Yeah.
Or AP pierce.
Okay, so it's not a very good thing for mine then. So I don't have a lot of damage. I have a lot of AP.
Yeah, so all your AP would be converted into burning damage.
Yeah.
And then your
so no,
wound would
it's
be
not a
converted
good thing for
into
me.
AP.
Yeah, I have 2 wound and 6 AP. That would only give me 2 AP and nothing else.
You'd have a what is it, 5.7 millimeter dragon's breath, automatic dragon's breath. It's a little beam of fire.
Yeah, I'm good with what I got.
Okay. It worked really well for the machine gun.
Oh
But I think that's
your
just 'cause I-
machine is probably exactly what it's meant for. I feel like I should be able to get some steel hollow points.
I guess. I mean, they exist.
I know.
Okay. Do we have all of our shit?
I believe so.
All right, I will be right back.
4 hours later. So is that you have all your shit? Or are we waiting on the Zahara?
Oh, it's you.
I think we're waiting on Zahara. I bought new armor. I don't use up ammunition.
Doc.
Oh, Keith, when you played my character, you used up one of my cartridges for a spell, right?
Morningstar.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at 9 cartridges.
Have you
Oh,
fixed
no.
your weapon since we were out?
Where are my spells? All my spells need cartridges. Colorful form, page 207. Do-do-do-do-do. No, they don't need cartridges. That's just to negate the 1 fatigue. So normally I just eat the fatigue and blood magic it later.
I wonder.
Morningstar,
Yes,
did you pick up reliable for your weapon?
I did.
Figure I had to ask.
Yeah. That's like every single onks I've pulled has been on fucking shooting.
Figure I had to ask. It's kind of how it worked out for me too.
Just
Man, what is this headache? I'm
I feel
hiding.
like you need to get like a skeletonized reliable weapon just to like negate the extra pounds.
Can you check to see if the background music's coming through, or did Twitch freak out and silence it?
Background music's coming through.
Okay, I was about to be like, I pay for the commercial rights for this stuff. Like,
Well, so the problem is that it won't, like, it'll go through, but you won't have it as like clip to play later.
I wonder if I'd have to send him like the contract.
Like, no, you would have to like dispute, and it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's all just hell.
Because they want you to use Spotify.
You know, over on YouTube, I was watching you watch Esoterica. You saw what happened to him,
Oh. Yeah, well.
where he commissioned his own version of that song, and he got copyright struck on it, and they were taking down his videos for it.
Yeah.
I saw motherfuckers.
Literally the version of a decommission.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Song that's not public works. What's the?
Common use or something.
Yeah, because it was an old classical song.
All right. We're waiting to see if you got all your stuff. If you're the last person, say they're ready to go.
Sorry.
Think about it before you say it.
Our merch should be happy they got simple meals and they did not get hardtack. If we want to try working with them again, they're getting simple meals for this.
Did we get them the Anu brew?
Everything that they asked for.
Oh, they'll
And-
definitely be happy.
Yeah, everything they asked for and meals and water.
I think oh no, Nettie.
You should be
It is a
thankful you're
big
not
mix
eating
of stuff.
hardtack.
I think I have everything. No, she started messing with my notes.
Well,
I got extra spikes, I got my armor. I'm not sure what else we would need.
Glow sticks?
I have a bunch.
I was like,
I-
or is the glow stick? We just shake them and throw them in.
Still have a bunch. I have.
Well, we gotta remember to use them. We gotta throw them into the pond. We gotta remember to use them.
Should have more start pass out like 5 glow sticks to each person. Alright.
I have
actually,
glow
group just
sticks
turns-
as well.
What I am gonna do is I'm gonna buy a bag, not a
I have
rucksack.
40. I have 40 each.
get it. What is it? Satchel or a backpack?
Yeah.
A knapsack.
Well, I'm looking
A
at
knapsack.
weight right
Yeah.
now.
I still think it's fun.
Yeah, because I have my
Bring a
rucksack and I
knapsack.
just keep that in the truck, but I don't want to fight with a fucking rucksack on.
Yeah.
So
So you want a fanny pack?
Yeah, you want a
Oh,
fanny?
I have a
that
fanny
tactical-
pack.
You guys gonna be a
Oh.
fanny pack brigade?
So I'm hearing he wants to join the fanny pack brigade, like you said.
Yeah, I think he wants to
I'm
join the fanny
buying-
pack brigade. You heard it live, folks. That's the first thing we're gonna sell when we get merch. I did. 92 Tango
I
fanny
would
pack.
totally buy a fanny pack.
I was going to say, she's going to be the first one to buy a fanny pack from us.
Oh my god, it'd be great. I would love it. Ah.
Jesus fuck, that port firing weapon I posted has a cyclic rate of 1,225 rounds per minute.
Morningstar, I have 40 glow sticks.
That's how it works.
Oh yeah, I have a bunch of glow sticks. What I'm doing is I'm buying 2 knapsacks, and I'm going
Oh,
to
okay.
put gear in them basically,
Okay.
and then when we're at the hole, we can either just carry them or toss them down. That way, we don't have to like go in fully kitted up, but we can also have stuff, you know.
That's fair. Ooh, should I get a dagger? No, I don't have room for a dagger.
You have no pointy skill.
No pointy. No
I
pointies
don't-
here.
I have no. Yeah.
That has no skill.
You're one of those people when they pick up the knife, the real response is, "Do you know where to put that thing?" And then you start swinging around. They go, "Okay," and no more knife for you.
Oh.
It's a blunt weapon, right?
A knife? It is in her hands.
It's a pierce weapon.
She's slapping
I know,
people with the
I'm
flat
looking
side
it
of the dagger.
Well, what if it's a butter knife? A butter knife technically does not have a pointed edge.
Yeah, but you can cut somebody with a butter knife, and if you push it hard enough, you probably can stab them. I mean, there's a reason they're not allowed in prisons. Like,
Oh, I thought I'd try.
all right, everything purchased, ready to go.
I think so.
Well, time to fuck around and find out.
All right.
Yeah, I hope so. I really do hope I have everything. Watch, I'm gonna get
Who
there
should
and I
the
forgot
EMT kit
something.
weigh?
Let me check the
Oh, we got
calendar.
plenty of EMT kits. 'Cause
Yeah,
all
those
the-
mercs wanted them.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure out how much it weighs so I can throw one in the knapsack.
Oh, they're heavy. Wait, oh,
Like 10 pounds?
EMT
Cool.
kits are 20 pounds apiece.
Wow, alright, so that's its own thing.
Oh, this goes up to 23.
Yeah, like I have an EMT bag on me when I go places.
Alright, well, if anybody else wants a knapsack,
Nah,
Just keep
I-
it,
I'm
we
gonna-
can use it to pick up the gold.
I'm gonna travel pretty light in the underground. Also, since I'm technically the sneakiest, I think I can do some scouting ahead.
Okay.
Oh, we're not going to send the big fat dog down to do it this time?
I feel like that YouTube short. You felt attacked.
I was gonna do fucking recon, and then Sobek was just like, "Nope, we're starting the fight."
So angry.
It was fucking annoying.
There.
All right. So, you guys wake up early, check out of your hotel rooms, get onto your buggy, and make your way early in the morning. There's light fog. You can smell rain on the air as you pull up to the helipads, and when you get there, you can already tell that the Mercs have probably already been there since like Dark 30. All their stuff's packed up, and they're just kind of sitting in a row, waiting. As you guys pull up, you can see them pre-flight checking the birds and getting the cargo from the Mercs loaded onto one of the helicopters while you guys pull up. Let me see.
I'm driving the truck up to whatever the other helicopter is on.
So the Minka's there again. Cover goes, you again. Well, let's get this loaded
Pushing the
up.
bird this time.
Maybe not. We'll see. Because worst case scenario, we go down in the forest.
I ask him which truck he wants me to load the bird in, or the truck into.
He goes the left one. The Mercs, yeah, they already claimed the other one. I guess they like it. It's theirs. I don't know. I have to ask them.
What do the mercs look like?
Humans.
I think they're all dogs.
I know one of them's an Anubai, but are they all dogs?
No, it's a pretty good mix. You've got it's actually quite a bit of Bast.
Oh. They had us buy a new brew and no catnip rum? What the fuck?
The Bass are all about
About
One
half
of the dogs.
About half of the crew is made up of Bast. There's 6 Bast, 2 Minka, and 3 Anubai, and 1 human.
The token.
yeah,
human.
human for the win.
human and medic. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
You know what? Just for you, the human is going to be the medic now.
I has a friend.
You look over, you're like,
One of me. One of me.
he looks over and he's like, what's up?
Healing people? Alright, let's go.
He goes, you too?
Alright. Lots.
He goes, you bring my EMT bags?
7.
That's good, because these guys like to get hurt. All right.
Oh, good.
That's
Hopefully
not
they don't
good.
have to.
If they get hurt, we have to pay more.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of.
You like pain. I thought if they get dead. Well, that's weird. Sorry, I'm reading something.
I have my EMT bag.
You
So,
used it once, didn't you?
Okay, so we have one extra EMT bag other than the 6 that we bought.
We should describe the pod
Okay, here
area
we go.
to the helicopter pilots.
So he looks on the map and he goes, "So you want us to land right here?"
As close as is safe.
Goes, "All right."
You know, as close as you can get without crashing.
When you say that, he just kind of gets this like really look.
I'll land
What?
directly on top of the pond and drop the vehicle into it.
Doing upkeep right now.
We load into the vehicle and we fly away to freedom.
Like flower rate something.
It'll
Okay.
be fine. Everything will be fine. We're not going to die screaming to the sound of choppers overhead.
Why would you say that?
It's Vietnam all over again.
So the birds.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys. We had a big old caution. We had to land our helicopter.
Oh.
In emergency land the other day.
Oh.
I've never had to do that before.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry on.
Was your pucker factor out of 10?
I had no fucking clue what was happening until we landed, and I was like, "Oh wait, was that for real?" It was a training mission, so I thought they were just like doing shit.
Oh my god.
That makes it
You know,
better.
that just means that, look at
we
it this
actually
way.
broke it.
Chances are you'll die happy because you won't see it coming, Morningstar.
That's how most helicopter crashes go, but thanks anyways.
Doot, 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 doot. What is that beeping sound? Don't worry about it.
Is the Jesus nut still a thing on military helicopters, or is
Yes.
that... Okay. Excellent.
That doesn't ever break though.
Well, don't say that. We need you to play the game still. You can't die because the motor's still up.
No, the Jesus nut is like the last thing to break. It is ridiculous.
Yeah. There are lots of things on our aircraft that will break. That's really not one of them. And if it does, there are bigger problems.
I just don't trust helicopters.
Smart man. Person. Sorry.
Smart. Smart. All there is to it.
Yeah. Smart.
Okay.
Helps that I can't afford to ride in one, unlike our characters.
So the 2 helicopters with you and the Mercs in tow take off. They're able to land you just outside in 1122. The forest in that area is pretty dense, as you guys found before, so they're able to find a clearing about maybe 5 miles from the entrance where Barnabas's temple is.
Pickup is 3 days from now.
The Mercs, with general tactical acumen, they've done this before. Well, yeah, they have done this many times. They're off of their helicopter. Yeah. What is that? 16. Yeah.
Jesus.
You definitely got what you paid for. As they pretty much, before the helicopter even hits the ground, they've started throwing their gear out off the back of the helicopter and jumping once it gets close enough to the ground. By the time you guys actually land to unload the buggy, they've secured an LZ around the area.
Very nice. Very efficient. I like what I hear.
Fantastic.
As you guys back up, moving out of the vehicle, get his name right. Robit comes up. He's wearing combat armor, and he just has his claws, but you can tell he's got these like gauntlets on that turned his that like it reinforces claws with like extra blades on the inside. He's
Oh, that's cool.
when you look at him, you suddenly get a picture of like being a kid on the TV, and you see like the like military commercials and stuff like that. He's wearing the battle gear of the Anubai assault troops that the Empire uses. His stuff is personal. You can tell that his is well worn, and that it's wasn't issued to him. This was made. So at some point or another, there's a good chance that Robit himself was part of the Thibian shock troops, or is currently, and he's just not on activation.
Good to know. Fuck around and find out, man. Got it.
You guys land, you can hear the like going overhead, and he's like, "We're gonna go send out scouts while you unload the buggies."
All right, just a reminder, the mushroom men, they're about yay high. I hold out my hand, and they like to explode when you kill them.
He gives a nod and he moves out. You can see he approaches 4 of the Bass. You can see him using battle sign to him, and then you see
I see battle sign.
he's pretty much telling them to go towards... One group's going to go towards Barnabas' temple and scout, and the other one's going to go farther outside of the perimeter and make sure you guys don't have any unexpected friends.
We should hire mercs tomorrow.
No, they take a percentage. I don't care. Most problems we can handle ourselves, I think.
You hope.
Are you sure?
My fingers are crossed.
Stop trying to. Jesus Christ.
Because we did so well the last time.
Like I said, most. Alright, so what do we need to start driving there with the group?
So, about 30 minutes as the helicopters take off, and it's quiet once again, the sounds of the forest and stuff slowly start to come back. You can hear the birds and the trees. You can smell smoke.
That's different.
It's just the slightest hint. As you start to catch the whiff, it's dissipated as the seasonal light rains for the month of Ketri start to mist and pour across the lands, as you can see roving. I don't know if you've been out to the Great Plains, but when the rainstorms, you can see them coming across in belts, and it'll rain for a little bit, and then it'll be a dry spell, and then it'll rain. That's what you can see coming across the southeast, heading northwest from south. It looks like it's the dry winds are picking up moisture coming out of the Sona Desert, and it's dumping on the Tiger Forest as it goes across. At the end of that 30 minutes or so, the Bast... Well, the first group you guys can see, like, sneaking back in. They're not too concerned about you guys seeing them, so they're... Sneaking's probably not the word. You can see the big brush moving as they kind of pop out. The second group just kind of appears in the group. You can see them talking to Robert for a second. Robert comes back and he says, "Well, it's clear so far we have seen signs of J-bones and some footprints of a large beast. We're not really sure."
How old are the footprints?
We'd guess somewhere within the last day or so.
Ah, damn it.
But the rains really started to mess it up, man. So,
Alright.
what do y'all want to do?
Well, one, if any of you see an Oloco, you yell it out and we will go deal with that. Like, obviously shoot it, but we've killed it before, we'll kill it again.
Yeah, no problem. If you want to take Barnabas down again, we're not going to stop you. You paid us for security, you get security.
It's gonna be headless.
That's what I'm afraid of, the headless Barnabas.
So he goes,
Swordsman.
says,
Yep. So, it's the headless Barnabas. With the
I guess
amulet.
otherwise we should start moving towards that pond. I guess the trucks can just move at walking pace to keep up, well, whatever pace the group goes at. Oh, Jazz, or Zahara, you get to be pace setter again. Unless
Technically,
you
they
want to
could
ride
be
in the
pace setter.
vehicle.
Whatever the fastest the mercs can walk, I guess, is the pace. It's only
True.
5 miles, so we're like an hour,
Yeah.
2.
Well, I am personally going to burn an onk for my navigation check if we're doing that now.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm driving the vehicle, so
All right, let's
I'll
get
drive.
some casts. The
Well, that's so far not reassuring.
What was the cast
We
for
can
a
think of
pace
it.
setting? I don't even remember.
the mercs will do your
It's your. Oh, here we go.
Was it my
Mercer. Mercer doing which
medal?
one?
too far down the wilderness stable. Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait,
Where's
what
it
is
at?
this? Acuity?
They're gonna do your point man.
Acuity. Where's my acuity?
What was my pull for pace setter? Because I forgot.
Oh well, then Ejo doesn't need to be doing
He's-
their pull. 'Cause
Navigation?
It's our 3 pulls. I feel like. Well, no, because you're not pace setter. I'm pace setter with driving.
Oh, okay. I'm not doing anything then. Because it
You
was
get to
the
sit in the
driver,
truck.
the navigation, and the point man. That's it.
Yeah.
You get to sit in the truck and kick your legs in the back seats.
Yay, give me an apple juice.
Sorry, we only have a new brew and water.
Oh.
Well, this isn't going to be a very good day.
Well, at
Truck's-
least we won't get lost.
Well, no, the truck is being fantastic. We are following the point man very well. With a 31.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck's sakes.
Wait, why do we have 2 point men?
That's the thing with, like, Morningstar is not talking.
Oh shit, I'm muted. I've been talking this whole time. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, you busted a Jazz.
I did.
I can't believe we're calling it busting a Jazz.
Well, I'm
It's-
always the
it's
one
the
on
truth.
mute that's talking.
She's admitted she has a problem.
Happens way more than I'd like to admit, yes.
We have 2 point men because we don't trust them to do everything for us.
Why did that confuse us?
All right.
So would this be a case where Morningstar is yelling at them that they're fucking retarded as we try to leave?
Let me check. Morningstar might have also failed. So let me look.
Oh no.
We're gonna
Morningstar's
run right
pointing
into
north and they're
Javon.
pointing south. It's great.
Hey, we're not getting lost. I got a fucking good pull on navigation. So we at least are going in the right direction. I think point man is more we just run into enemies probably.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
distance
yeah,
at which
that's
you
right.
take
Oh
contact.
god, we might with an Onyx we might just run right into Barnabas.
At least we'll be ready. I'm popping out the hatch with my fucking gun.
Barnabas, the soul stealer.
Okay, so you do pass this section, Morningstar. So as you guys
Oh,
start
right on.
walking down towards the direction where they have marked on, the phone, or their GPS little tracker, where Barnabas's temple is, about like an hour and a half in, Robit kind of walks up sheepishly to the slow-moving vehicle, and he goes, "Hey, we got a problem.
What's the problem?
And that is?
We lost one of the men.
What
So we're
the
gonna
fuck?
Lost?
Lost
Ow.
his head or
Of top hatch, so I can talk down to him a little easy. But what do you mean lost?
he was there. They're small. You know what I'm saying? And then like the next thing, he wasn't. So we got to stop the convoy. So, we can find them, hopefully.
How many more of you guys are gonna get lost looking for him?
We'll sit in the baths, all right? Forget about it. It's not a problem, Take an hour tops. I mean,
Watch the man
Alright,
just fall
I'm
asleep in the
gonna tell
truck.
Odin to go ahead and stop the truck. We're looking for a lost Menka.
All right. Everyone give me common focuses if you're going to help find the Minka.
I'm gonna stay in the
sitting in the truck. Yeah, I'm sitting on the turret. Not really a turret, but I'm out of the top hatch with my gun.
I need to double check something real quick.
I just slacked you.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know what though? I will pull a common focus just to look from there. Maybe I see something with my fancy combo lens. Oh, I don't see shit.
Okay, Pete.
All you see is the big
I want-
grass bushes, it's right in front of your combo. No matter where you move on the installed turret ring, it's just the large, the big 6-foot grasses.
I want to attempt to use my scroll to scry the position of the Menka. Scry says, with this scroll, the Magi has the ability to acquire information on people and places. Scrying is the closest thing to a search engine. Yeah.
Also, do you know the
That's
Minka's
not gonna help.
name?
It's not going to help. I might be able to get, his MySpace account. That's...
Oh my God.
Never mind. Alright. I thought I was being so clever for a second.
Well, I mean, you're right. Traditionally, scrying is used to actually see a person, but
I think there's another spell to actually do that.
Ball doesn't care about tradition.
Hey,
Well, that's what he wants.
that's right. You can be the game master. I'll play, and you can do what you want. Oh, me or Ejo?
Ejo.
Oh, okay. Slowly started muting herself. Okay. So Zahara's talking.
I'm sticking with the truck. I'm gonna write that down. It's a ball. I got lost out here once before. I'm not doing it again. Not my fault that ring got lost.
I think it's spelled window.
Spelled window. W-I-N-D-O-W. Is that window? Window.
Yeah, I misspelled it. I just fixed it. I got a 10 plasma plus a 6 plasma. Plasma's my sign. That gives me my what? 17 to look out the window for the Menka, because I don't want to leave the truck either.
So, they kind of spread out to start looking. About 45 minutes later, behind you, where you can see the tracks where the buggy has pushed through the bushlands, you can see the top of horns running as fast as they can back towards the vehicle.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Oh no.
As you see him, he's out of breath, jeez, you guys left me behind. Why?
Oh, okay.
He's out of breath and panting. He's I said I had to go to the bathroom. Oh my God. I thought I was dead.
I squatted down and you were gone.
Yeah, that's pretty much his response.
It's like in Jurassic Park 2, where that guy goes off to take a leak, and the guy he tells is wearing headphones listening to music.
Pretty much. And he is just coated in sweat. He's got the salt on his armor. And you realize this guy's wearing combat armor, and he's you can see the shield on him that he looks like he's a Protector militia member. And he just huffed it, 2 miles or so to catch up to you guys in heavy armor.
Well, at least we found it. We're not going to have to pay him out.
You know, part of me says that we should let him ride in the car until he catches his breath. You know, the pick up the stragglers van.
Oh, so he's gonna be having a
Jesus
juice
Christ.
box next to me?
What do you mean, Jesus Christ?
Is it pool?
I've watched people get put in the slow people van, and they are not humiliated enough.
Just be like, you got lost. Here's a juice box and sit in your car seat. Do not move.
There it goes.
We don't have juice boxes, Jazz.
No.
I know you want us to have juice boxes, but we didn't buy them. Next
That's
mission, we
true.
need to buy
We
juice
had
boxes.
juice boxes.
Okay. All right, everyone, go ahead and redraw for your wilderness travel as you guys transition
One.
from the plains into the thick broadleaf forests where you last encountered Barnabas and the J-Bone.
Guess who just got a fucking opal?
Are we pulling another common focus? That's what I heard.
No,
Yeah, if you're doing Pointman. I think Pointman's common focus, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure before I draw it.
31.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a fucking opal.
10.
And a 1. So now I need to shuffle. I don't know if you guys heard it, but I was in the middle of taking a sip from my drink when I was pulling, and I nearly choked.
We move it again.
Yeah. And you got a 21. And it's in the chat.
Jesus. They crit failed last time and they crit success this time. What are these words? Spoken.
You can see they kind of have a little more resolve. Like, when the Minka comes back, you can see that he, like, rallies everyone up again. And then he's not yelling, per se, but you can tell he's being very forceful in his wording. He's got the knife hand going. And while he's not directly pointing it at that Minka, he is, like, directing it to the whole party. It does, like, every once in a while go back to the Minka. You can't quite hear what he's saying, but it sounds something to the point like, hey, if you don't get your shit together, I'm taking your pay. Like, you know, he seems to not be. So their P's and Q's are, like, marked when they come back out. You can see a grim determination on their face.
To not lose any more of their people in the woods while they're peeing?
Yeah, probably.
Or they should tighten up their buddy system and be like, hey, so-and-so is taking a moment. Let's just wait, you know. How long does it take you guys to go to the bathroom? Like,
We really can't say
a
that.
minute?
Do I have stories for you with land nav?
Oh, God.
I can see a person walk off into the woods. You're like, are they supposed to be following somebody? I don't know, and I don't care.
That's why before the military does a land nav, they do a head count when you get there, and they do a head count when you're about to leave. And the numbers better match.
What happened
Or
to you?
everybody's going back out.
At least, unfortunately, you guys left all the officers who got lost by the pipeline and didn't find out for an hour and a half.
Oh, I was
Leaving
saying,
the officers behind is always a bonus.
what happens if you end up with an extra guy that you came with?
That's,
Somebody gets real fucking confused.
yep. That
Wait
has
a
also
second.
happened.
We had 12, and now we've got 13.
When I came back from my land nav in basic, we went out with 32 and came back with 45.
See?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Oh,
So when we got back and everyone's like getting into their groups, there was just like a chunk of people just standing there going, I don't think I belong here.
oh my.
When you load the wrong cattle car,
Well, like
They
when
fucking-
when you go out and do that stuff, like it's usually like 2 or 3 groups going together,
Uh-huh.
and they just kind of got on the wrong bus on the way back.
Oh,
That's fucking hilarious.
that's great.
So like we counted it, and everyone was like, "Okay, we're good," but like those like handful of people just didn't say shit.
Oh.
That's one way to take the afternoon off.
Oh,
That's-
take the
did
afternoon
you
off. What do you
say
mean? Like I
shit?
smoked the shit out of it. It was basic.
Oh yeah, well they got a couple hours off, you know. They got a nice calm bus ride. They got to sit around for a few hours while everybody figured out who they were and where they belonged to.
Hey, it's better than being left in the wilderness because, hey, you're not part of our group.
Okay.
That's also fair.
So
So
we make it to the temple now.
So as you guys are moving through, about another hour or so, two of the bass come like hauling ass through the bush and like run to the front. And the first one gets there, and she's like, there's a farm ahead, and there are J-Bone there with something like big. It's in the way on the way.
So,
Use your words. What is it besides big? Is it a big fungus? Is it a big animal?
They're like, one looks at the other one.
Ah,
Well,
and
I get it. You guys are stupid. And then we
you,
bypass.
you just
How
get the
many
like,
legs does it have?
you just get the blank look, and then one of them's like, I mean, I thought it was a bear at first, but actually,
no.
it's too big. It had massive front paws, but it had a giant eye, like a cyclops, in the middle. And had, like, claws on each side of it. And the J-Bond were, like, corralling it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Did they
Bypass.
have a head?
can't bypass it. It's where we need to be.
They said farm?
Yeah.
Turn the thing into a farm.
Then
They're trying to recreate another Barnacus.
What I'm
And
trying
they're
to
probably
figure out here-
using Finn's body. And because Finn doesn't have a head, they just gave it an
Hang
eyeball.
on. I'm gonna
Oh, no.
pull info occult to try and figure out what this is. So that is
And
Oh,
she's
You're
so
going to pull a cult on it, secondhand information.
yes.
So,
gonna
you know,
be
it'll have a higher
better than
DT.
nothing.
3, 4.
What is its DT? No.
Well, this isn't gonna be great.
There's an onyx in there, I hope.
There is not.
Oh.
10 plus
No onk for you.
1 aspect plus 1 novice equals 7. It's a 19, which isn't terrible, but I have a feeling it's not going to
Bless
work.
you.
So, as you sit there trying to, like, figure out what they're describing, you're like, well, it's not in a loco. You've heard stories of creatures, like, and a loco's not the only type of creature that can spawn, or monster that can spawn from, like, violent deaths or places of large decay, that can, you know, be resurrected or become a thing. But this thing sounds like it's it sounds like it's something different. You're not quite sure what it could be, but you do know that it could be something similar to an loco, possibly.
Alright, well, I guess they saw a bell around its neck. Or
They-
in its hand.
They let it go. They shake their heads.
Alright, so it's probably not Barnabas, but it's probably still something we don't want cutting off from behind, so we should figure out how to approach it and kill it in an ambush. Like, Morningstar, you've got those fancy new bullets, right?
Correct.
Okay, and I can create some kind of illusion so maybe if we can sneak up, and then I create an illusion and get it going after that, and then we ambush.
My plan is, yeah, that plus a good old-fashioned L-shaped ambush. Can we get is there a map of... I'm assuming we're rolling up on these guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or are we not there yet?
Here.
I'm going to get out my notepad and pen and hand it to them and tell them to kind of draw the situation so we can plan. Don't use up all the pages. I only have 50 pages in there. Look, I might be a decent boss. I never said I'm a nice boss.
So you guys, they actually take you to a ridge where you can see down about. It's a crit success, so you can probably. It's about maybe 100, 150 yards off. You're going to be able to see.
It's only 150 yards?
From the ridge line down. Well, actually, no. They pulled an opal, so I'd probably say maybe even 300-400 yards. That you're going to be able to look down and see where they're at, what they're doing. Because it's like, it's like
the range to the funky thing.
From where you guys are at down. Yeah, probably 300 yards. Because it's, you know how like forests kind of they'll have like, you know, they're built over hills. It'll go up and it'll come back down, and then you can see farther, and it'll slope back over. Yeah. That's what happens. They take you guys. You drive the vehicle for a little while. They park it at the bottom of this hill. And then they take you up onto the hill, and you can look down onto this old abandoned farm.
Okay.
Do you think you can do Overwatch from this far away with that machine gun?
Nope. Where is the pond in relation to all of this? Where's our actual end location?
It's going to be southeast of here. So this goes down farther to the southeast, and then maybe another mile or so as the valley goes down at the bottom. That's where the temple entrance is. Go ahead and give me a common acuity, everyone who's looking over the ridgeline.
I'm still in the truck, so...
Death before dismount!
God fucking damn it. Guys, guess who gets a fucking onk?
If I'm sitting in the driver's seat of the truck, am I able to see it?
No. You would have to drive the truck up to the ridgeline. You could if you want. That's your call.
I have 3
I'm not driving the truck further forward unless I have to. I don't want to like leave the truck until we're absolutely ready to go start messing the shit up. So if we need to make a break for it, they can run and jump in the truck.
Oh, he's in the
I'm at a negative 14. I'm just I don't know if this is what's happening. I'm just picturing Sabal like is squinting into a bush, just like I don't see shit.
Negative 14. You're looking the wrong direction from everyone else. You're looking southeast towards the where Barnabas's temple is. You're like, I don't see anything. What are you guys talking about?
Oh my God.
Everyone else is looking the other way.
I'm very good at my job.
All right. 11. All right. So with an 11, it just looks like a forest. I think it's odd that there's some random ruins here, but I mean it's old. Like the farm. The only reason you can tell that there were farms here at one point is because the main large bushes are still arrayed in the squares that delineate where the farms were.
Oh, like hedgerows?
Yeah, like a.
Can I just say that this is my favorite map you've put up so far? It's just not very big.
Oh, you haven't.
But I love this map.
So this is what I usually do. These isometric maps. We tried the other one with the temple. I'll restructure the temple to look more like these.
Is this the same map we fought the skeletons on?
Maybe.
A good game master uses maps when needed.
I'm just like,
I remember getting messed up right around here.
Okay, well, then for the group, my suggestion is we bypass. I don't care about these guys. I don't care about this monster that they've got. I don't care. We finish traveling about a mile to the pond.
Okay.
Bypass all threats. There's no reason to get in a firefight if we don't have to.
Okay. We already know that they're the same group. We
Maybe.
open up that we open up. No, they're a hive mind. They're the same
Right.
group.
Sure, but like so are fire ants. And fire ants have their own different mounds. They can have 2 different mounds, 2 different queens in the same front
You're
yard.
not gonna have. We're not that lucky. We pull Onyx way too often to be that lucky.
That's true. But we set up a defensive position. We have the means. And we can set up something to fire from a defended position much better odds, in my opinion, than
we can be in
trying to ambush on an enemy. We have no idea what that monster is.
And if that thing comes charging in, setting up a
Guys.
defensive position is going to do us no good.
guys,
I need to
Barnabas
buy
is
some
not
RPGs. That's what I need. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier.
Do you have
If
this?
this is the thing making the big recent footprints, Barnabas might not be alive still.
That is the new Barnabas.
Well, I think
Or it
we
could just be
kill
whatever the fuck they're working on. We don't
Oh,
know
I
what
know.
these things are or how they function. What we do know is it's not what we're here for.
That's true.
Right, but if we
It-
kill it and we kill all the dudes around it, like,
We
also
waste
have-
time.
We also have 12 extra dudes for firepower.
Sure.
yeah, and we don't
But
have.
again, these things are a hive mind, so if we were to fight here, who knows how long it's going to take? And if we suffer those losses before we can get the amulet and get the treasure, then we've done all of this for nothing.
Right, but if it's only a mile away from the thing, then it might attack us while we're unloading treasure.
That's true. It could happen in
100%.
a couple different ways. But I would rather have the big fight where we need it to be, rather than
Alright.
the big fight over here, and then probably another big fight closer to we've already determined is a kind of a gathering place for them.
We need to vote as a party. There's 4 of us, so that makes it a little bit funky. Maybe we'll give the head of the Mercs a vote. Anyone against that?
No.
The Merc will also have a better idea of things anyway, so.
Yeah, so the vote is either ignore it, go to the pond, set up defensive position, and wait for it to potentially attack us at the pond, or ambush it now while it doesn't know we're here and we get a surprise round off. So put your votes in the chat.
We were just trying to get to the body, grab the thing, and go.
What? No, we're trying to extract treasure.
Oh, I guess it was. Yeah, loot the body and
No,
grab
we
other
want to
stuff.
loot. There's like an ocean of treasure down
We wanna
here.
loot
Well,
the temple.
my character has not been down to the temple, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna go loot a body.
Oh no, we're like
Describe to the group in detail how much is down there.
Because Odin and I did not go down. We were up on top.
right.
Right. This was
Morning
described
Star
before
is
we went to
all.
the expeditionary company because I was like, hey guys, there's a fuck ton of treasure down there in this temple.
That's the whole
We
reason
stand to
why
make a lot of money.
the only reason we hired Mercs.
Right. Okay, cool. Sorry, I am running on E.
All right. Be sure to vote in the chat, Jazz. Do you want to bypass the monster or fight the big monster?
I vote. No, I'm not. Don't think we should fight the big monster.
So you see,
Well,
Not
that-
yet.
while everyone's talking, Robot, like, he's standing there because he's like, I don't think they can hit us from here. And he pulls out his binoculars and looks down. You see him look over, look back, and he goes, "It's a Corrit."
What's a Corrit?
He goes,
I would love to know what a Corrit is.
He goes, brain bears. Why is that here? I've always heard
Brain bears?
that they can be spotted with the J-bone, but I've never actually seen it. Yeah, usually if the J-bones start to get to a large enough mass, these things will start appearing in the area.
2 questions. What is a large enough mass? How many J-bone do there have to be before turrets start showing up? Do you know?
Because not really. From what I understand, it's not so much the individual J-bone, but the mother fungus. We're probably... He starts looking around really uncomfortable. He's like, we're probably miles inside of their territory.
Oh, well,
I have
we
news
know
for my
that.
friend.
Yeah, the
We're
pond
going
is
to
right
the
over
whole
a mother
turf.
fungus.
We are going to go touch some other fungus. We should have brought mana bombs.
I told y'all, mother. I swear, fuck, I'm so fucking tired. I have a bunch of grenades. It's fine. That'll do.
I thought you did buy the mana bomb.
No, you guys told me
No.
not to, and I
No, you're right.
gracefully
I said
yes,
no.
yeah.
I said no.
Um,
Okay, sorry.
Well, we can
Please,
afford the mana bomb the first time.
I could afford a
Mana
big
bomb
one
sounds like
this
a great
time.
way to kill
What
the
is a
whole
Corrit?
It's a brain bear. It's that thing.
Yeah, cool. Give me some details about it.
He goes,
Talk to me.
Because that's, as far as I know, I've never actually encountered one. I've seen some reports. That's about it. The last report I read, it didn't end well for the squad that encountered it.
All right,
It was
so
very helpful.
He goes, 50%
Thank you.
casualties. Is that helpful?
So he's yeah. Let's just keep going.
Maybe.
Then.
well, we
Is
have
it a range
majority.
attack? Is it a...
No, they're not.
We have majority vote of bypass. We're gonna bypass it.
Because that's a good idea.
In fact, it looks like Sabal's the only one who's just like, we should ambush it now and kill it while we can, and everyone else is like, Sabal, no.
Well, I think that would be silly of us to attack it, especially because we're going to a dangerous spot.
Should we carry on?
All right. So you guys carry on, my wayward sons. As you head down towards the Barnabas's temple, you guys start to get down to the edge of the bottom of the valley. If you actually, you know what? Give me like stealth and stuff if you guys don't want to be seen by these creatures.
Where is it?
You're gonna do,
Stealth. Great. Agility.
or something similar. You can use survival or other items.
Nice.
I have stealth.
12,
Five.
13, 15 fate score.
Do we all need to do stealth, or is just
Well,
somebody?
I have camouflage too, so I can...
I
Can I
have.
camouflage the vehicle if necessary? Who cares?
yeah, you can. I was gonna say, describe to me how you guys are going to avoid or go around
So,
this farm area.
+5.
Because if you go out of your
Call it a day.
okay, if you go out of your way, it's gonna take you
Yeah.
more time to get down there. There's not like a direct route
Yeah, I
that's
think we
gonna
have
be
to go
easy.
around it.
I got a
Oh my
10
God,
either.
Clip clop.
I'm also going to go ahead and burn a dog while I
Oh.
camouflage
Did you
us
already
and the
pull?
vehicle. No, not yet. I'm just
Okay.
putting there. I'm burning it all.
Make sure I shuffle here.
Jesus, I've used up all of my 10s, and I haven't shuffled yet.
That happened to me too earlier. I had all my high courts were gone and not a single one. My crit fail and success.
This creature is ugly.
I also don't like that I'm like a third of the way through my deck. Yeah, 9, 7, 8, 7, 7, 6, 2, 3, 6, Onyx, 10, 10, 7, 3. So almost all of it is higher than a 7. Or 7 or higher.
I got a 27 to camouflage.
Okay, so you like get like grash and bushels and these other items, and you cover the vehicle. You break up its frame and everything. It takes you guys about another hour and a half to work around these guys. About 30-40 minutes in, you guys have to pause and take cover as a group of maybe like 7 to 10, you're not really sure, J-Bone, like, are moving through the forest. It looks like they're trying to find you. They're moving toward your guys' position on the hill. One of them stops like maybe 25 feet from you guys, or 25 yards from you guys, and kind of looks around, and you can see the ground below him ripple for a second, and then it stops, and he starts to walk again.
Interesting.
He's talking to the mother brain.
You guys start to move again, and you make it to the entrance to the temple.
Ooh. It is 8:56.
Yep, and that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight, and I'll have the new. I draw them all the time. I don't know why it's so hard for me to remember the dang name. Isometric maps for you guys. Come on, Braid. Work, I swear. And we'll find out next time on The Secrets of Ko. Will the party survive? Will they make it? Will they get that sweet, sweet treasure? Is Barnabas back? Is Finn Sobek Hotep Ko's body still there? Find out more, and don't forget to hit the buttons, do those things. See you guys next time on The Secrets of Ko. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Game Master Weaver.
So.
Out.